Just a second. Got stuff all over my desk still. Let's see here. Oh yeah. Oh god. There we go. Hello. Let me know if that's obnoxiously loud and I will turn it down. This is something I cooked up a few days ago. I was in the mood for synthesizers, so I did a lot of stuff with synthesizers. Give me 1 second. There's one more thing I need to check here. All right, cool. Nice. All right, excellent. Yeah. I think today I want to work on something. We'll start on something from scratch. I got a couple other projects kind of in the middle, in different stages of production right now. But I think for my streams, I kind of want to lean on stuff that is just kind of conceptualizing, like the riff sketches, because that's the fun part for me. The funnest part is finding new sounds and getting them all to kind of like play together loosely. Concepts of a song, one might say. That was more Hans Moleman than Trump, I think. Concepts of a song. Yeah. All right, that's done. So cool. Let's let me see. Oh, I'm sorry, 1 more second. Let me double check this one more time. Perfect. Sorry. Reezy, what's good, man? You are just in time. We are just getting started. I am deciding where I want to start here. Last time I grabbed some samples from Arcade. I'm not sure if I want to just open a synth and start building a melody, or do I want to grab something from Splice to build off of. I think I'm going to start. Let's see if we can build. They've got this new chord tool in FLStudio. I kind of want to give a try here. Gotta remember where the hell it is. I think it's in the piano roll. Maybe we can use it to build something cool. Let's find a cool sound first. Yeah, let's find a cool sound first. It's just FL keys for now. That might work. Yeah. Because we can always switch it to like a synth or something later. We'll use FL keys for now. Let's see where this new tool is. I think it's here. Tools. Unselected playlist track. Oh no, that's the arrangement list. That's not the piano roll. That's the piano roll. There we go. Let's see. Tools. Riff machine. Oh, there it is. Generate chord progression. Riff machine is something else. There's a lot of. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I haven't really used it since. I kind of just like noodle around until I find something cool, and I kind of just build on it. And let's play around. So clearly you are a man of culture as well. You use FL. Do you use anything else? Like Ableton or Cubase? Let's see here. Generate chord progression. Let's see here. Honestly, not a bad start. A little cheesy, but let's just tap generate a couple times here and see what comes up. I don't hate that. Let's just stray away from convention. I like freaky shit. Give me them seventh chords, them jazz, that jazzy shit. That's kind of cool. All right, let's see here. What else can we change? Regenerates. Oh, cool. So you can regenerate each section by itself. Main notes, bass notes. Show alternatives. Cool. How does that work? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, okay. It's just down there. B. Cool. Cool. All right. Let's see here. What was this song? Was it on E? No, I hate it. G sharp major. I also hate it. I hate it all. I don't hate it. It's fine. I'm gonna regenerate though. What is this? So this generate mode start over. Okay, that just. Nice. Yeah, I'm on MacBook now, but FL for the most part works just the same. Now at least. I know that was not always the case. But I think within the last couple major updates, they got it pretty much working nice. The one thing that I don't, outside of like a couple really old like VSTs that I wanted to use that don't work well on Mac, like 99% of the stuff I use works fine. And sometimes it gets weird with like going to full screen, and that might be because I'm on an ultra wide, and maybe it would be nicer if I was using like one of those expensive ass Mac displays, but we ain't got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Outside of that, like little itty bitty tiny things, it actually runs pretty well. Yeah, with the silicon updates, I know there was like that bridge period when they were moving from like the Intel stuff to Apple dedicated silicon. Like I'm running this on this is just basically it's a MacBook Air M1. You know, I bought it unfortunately, I bought it right before the M2s came out, but yeah, it cooks. Yeah. I'm really like the only reason that is, I like this thing. I've had a MacBook Pro before. I think like a 2012, I want to say. Yeah, because I had it a couple years before I moved out here in 2014. So yeah, like a 2012 MacBook Pro I got for school, and it was nice too. But this one has no fans, and I use this as a booth PC, so it's great for that. Although I would have liked it to have been a little more powerful, but I get why. But everything else I do is on PC. But let me see here. Originally, the laptop was going to be my stream PC too, which I'm kind of glad I changed. But the AverMedia drivers didn't play nice. I don't like that. You know, here. Let me see, because this is going to take a little more time to. That's kind of trappy. make like a choir or like a freaky sounding synth. On beats. Oh, snap. They got an arpeggiator built right into this. Sick. Let's humanize. Oh, shit. Okay, now we're getting into the... Okay. I'm glad I stuck around. Damn. Let me see here. Timing, depth, dynamics. Oh, this is cool. All right, chop. You can chop it up. What does this do? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, no. Oh. Are they like grouped? Cool. I can't move into... At least... Is there a way I can move individual notes? Or is it stuck as a chord? All right. I'm sure there's probably like a real quick, easy way to sort that out. Maybe like I don't know, maybe a command I can hold or something to get it to let go. Um. All right, that's dope. I'll play around with that more later. Yeah, GarageBand was mad underrated. They could do a lot. No, yeah, that and I used Logic for a little while. Logic had some really nice built-in kind of just get right to it sounds. I didn't really care for the workflow though. All right. I'll play around with this more later. What I will do, there is so much stuff in arcade that I haven't listened to. I kind of want to start. I'll start with arcade, but I'll start in a different place, like with a maybe a vocal or because I usually start with like melodies and synths, and we'll see. We'll just play around. Getting to too in the weeds already. Let's see. Replace. Replace. There we go. Yeah. All right, let's see here. Do they have brass? Like trumpets? I don't know. I've been hearing like trumpets in my head all morning because I was watching what the hell was I watching? I know I was looking up videos about like just kind of like trap music in general. I've been trying to like do a better job of kind of like breaking down and figuring out what specific elements of each genre kind of make it what it is. You kind of know, you know it when you hear it, but like really, what are the kind of a little like another layer deeper? What are like the specifics of like the different drum patterns and the types of chords and things that they use? Um, let's see here: melody, pad, lead, atmosphere, bass line. Let's find some cool strings. Let's see what we got here. Oh no, no, go back. Those are cool. I think my biggest issue with strings with well, I guess they kind of solved that problem now because you can go into the sampler and I think you can edit the samples, but also I think there's like instruments now that you can. I need to. There's so much of this app I need to play around with. I know instruments is not the same thing. Instruments is like you literally play the different bits like an instrument. So if it's a vinyl piano, I think this just literally becomes like, when it's downloaded, like a whole nother piano inside this app. that you can kind of futz around with, as opposed to like the sampler kind of playing it, each note being a different sort of um, groove or pattern or instrument or whatever. Let's see what this sounds like. Oh, it's a nice piano. Cool, cool, cool. All right, so I need to make more use of this because there's some really, really cool stuff, bits and bobs that I hear in some of these sample kits. And I want to just use one or two elements of them. Um, I think I'm gonna try more of that. This is still on instruments. Let's see here. Space dust. What is this? Okay, still keys. Looks like this is just keys. What is this? Okay, still more keys. All right, so here. Flute. It sounds great. Like here, so I mean, like the way that they kind of, you can use it like a virtual instrument, like I'm doing now. But I think the most powerful part of it is just they got lines of, and I know you've seen some of this from the commercials, but there's like different lines of stuff. So it's like I need some vox. I need some voices, and you can just kind of go through here and like it kind of adjusts itself to your tempo. So everything that I play will fit perfectly on the metronome here, and then you can adjust. I think it'll automatically find the key of your song even, but if not, you can play around with the different. You can play around with this until you get it right at where you need it to be, and then it'll adjust all of the different samples and stuff to fit that, which is really nice. Um, but yeah, let me see here. All you gotta do is it's not too late. I'll wait for. So, I mean, I like it a lot. I think the sounds, the different stuff that I've been able to find here, and they've got a lot, like a big spread of stuff. You know, these are voices, of course, but um, if I go to like aura, so here's just still voices, but like they're kind of different, like textures almost. Not everything's voices, but there's some of them that have them in there. So, and generally, like it'll always kind of like um massage itself to whatever the tempo is, but you know, some stuff starts to sound a little weird if you push it too hard. Like we're at 140 right now. This is meant to be used between 90 and 160 BPM. Let's preview this. Okay, that's the one we just listened to. Let's hear something else. 105 to 140. Let's try this. Sick. Ooh, that sounds really nice, actually. Fuck it. We're using this. Ooh, I like that bit. That ooh, okay. Oh, that sounded great. All right, let's download the sampler. Let's throw that bad boy in there. Yeah, we're gonna clear this out. There we go. Get rid of that. Back here. And which one was that? Shit. Was it? I'm an idiot. Oh no, it should already be in there. Nope, nope, I lied. Yeah, it's really nice. Here, let me. Oh, I think this is the one. Yeah. Yeah, that's the one. All right, cool. So then you go on the sampler. And let me adjust here because I got my big keyboard out today. And so if you just hold a note, it just gives you a bit of like that overall kind of sample that it played for you, right? And you can, that's all the white keys. The different white keys give you different elements. Right? So you can play them together. So then you can take the black keys and you can fuck with the sounds. Or you can, like, you know, that plays a portion of it backwards, and like they all just do different stuff. So you can like let the sound play for a minute. You know, kind of like that. And then and you can customize what those modifiers do. Like they let you get really in the weeds with this stuff too. So if you like something but it's not exactly what you want, there's more often than not stuff you can change. And you can even build your own samplers from your own sounds, and you can apply effects to them because it's got its own suite of effects and stuff that you can do. And all of these like little lines are just pre-set up stuff you can just go and fart around with and kind of build your own kind of song startery sample thing. Or, you know, they've got some that are just like percussion and like weird sorts of percussion, like machiney stuff, or this sounds like a toy piano, or this sounds like, you know, somebody hitting whatever, you know, and you can take that stuff and you can kind of layer it into your other stuff just as a texture even, you know. There's pretty much anything, any sort of sound you'd want. It's more or less represented somewhere here. It's not perfect. It doesn't. It's just not like 100%. Like I can't just like go to it for everything. I could, but I think you run the risk of because I found a lot of people use this because when they're trying to crank out stuff quick, because it's good. And if you're not lazy about it, you can really, 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 really come up with some cool shit. But yeah, like it's good out the box. It's just it's like what's the other damn. There's another suite of tools I haven't used in like 1,000,000,000 years. Contact made it. It'll come to me, whatever. Anyway. All right. Anyway, let's use this. Let's build something. Let's hear what else we got here. I like those. I'm more interested in like these sounds here. I kind of want like some kind of slow vibey trap shit. I'm about to adjust the key a bit, but I think I've got some sounds in here that I can work with. Yeah, we'll definitely change the key. This shit sounds peaceful as hell. Yeah, this is like these are fun too. Like you can kind of slightly, well, not so subtly change the character of your sounds. All right, I got an idea. Let's see. I think I'm gonna start with this. Let's head to the piano roll. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see. All right, drag that out. I think on about that much of it. I think. Oh no, half and half. I think. Ooh, I do like that. because I can build a chord around that. Let's hear it halfway. Let's see. Can I work with that though? What does that do? I like that. I think I want to take just this much of it and I'll loop it for now. And I can drag it out further and maybe put some halftime or something on it for like a transitional bridge or something. Honestly, my arranging is pretty like it's whatever. There's a lot more I could do, but honestly, for stuff like this, I'm really just trying to get reps, trying to get ideas out. This is like my casual match. So I try to like, if I can make a cool like 8 to 16 bar loop, and I can take it, save it, and I can break it apart and arrange it later when I got time to sit there and just listen to the same 8 bars for like 17 hours straight. Not that bad. All right, let's see here. All right. What does this whole thing sound like? I suppose. Whoa, 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 whoa. Easy. Easy, easy. There we go. I need a slightly more spacious desk. You know, yeah, I think I'll do this. I like that. I'll keep this. And then I need to. Here we go. All right, so what else can we add on top of this? Actually, ooh, hold up. I think I got an idea. Hang on. I like that bit. I'm gonna build a chord around that. Unless they already have something that fits the bill. I will use some of these after I make the key change. I got a chord I want to build. I gotta find the right synth though. Yep. Yep. Let me see here. What do I want to use? I want to use Iris, Isotope Iris, but my God, that VST makes my computer just literally physically sweat. So I think I could use Serum, or I could try Flex. Flex actually has some nice stuff. Oh no. Let's go into ARP Odyssey here. I don't use this nearly enough. Oh no. Sorry, that's not the one I wanted. I wanted UVI. Where the hell? Am I tripping? Where is it? Things have moved. Ooh, 3XOC. No. Where the hell is? I got a whole ass synthesizer missing. Oh, there it is. Why are you over here? Whatever. We don't care. Okay. Synth Anthology. I kinda. That's classic analog, modern analog. Man, I love Flex. Honestly, like before Flex, there was a lot of like people would ask me like, which one should I use? Which DAW should I try first? I'm like, well, FLStudio is hard to beat because of the free updates and stuff, but finding good sounds can be kind of a challenge. You got to go outside of it. Nah, no more. You almost don't need much else. Flex is kind of bonkers. Effects weird. I want like I probably should have used serum. But let's see what we can find here. Wavetable vector synthesis. Do I want something retro sounding? No. I want something like buzzy and new. Let me go to serum. Quit playing around. Serum. There we go. Let's go. Do I have anything for this? I might have to make some adjustments, but that's kind of in the vein. I want something a little more subtle, though. I'll have to tweak it a little bit. Do I have anything else that I could? Alpha is not that. No, that is very much. That's plucky, which I do love. It's not what we want. J00lz. We are eating so good. Yeah, especially now with all the new stuff. They basically put Splice in FLStudio, which I would be using FLStudio's version if I wasn't already a long-time Splice user. But yeah, that's how brilliant a strategy. Like, we don't want you to have to leave the DAW for nothing, and most people won't. Most people won't. This is not the right sound. It's a little too light. Trying to think where this. It's like a drone, I guess. Let's see, hyperside. What do you sound like? That's actually not far off. It's in your face as shit. I need to filter it. Yeah, let's do that now. Holy shit. That's right. That's the noise filter. So wait a minute. Why aren't you low passing? Damn it. No, I want the low pass. Let's keep it that way. Why aren't you engaging? Are you not tied to an LFO? You have to be? God, I love this software, but it is so complicated. Not even. I'm out of practice. I use this thing all the time. I built those sounds before, and then I stopped, and then completely forgot all that shit. Let me see here. What else we got? All right. Let's see. Longer attack. Not that long. All right. So that. Need a more gentle curve. Let's try that. There we go. It was just too steep a curve. Let's see here. Decay. All right, that's better. I gotta figure out what the hell. Routes oscillator, routes oscillator A to the filter. Oh, okay. I see. And this routes letter B to the filter. There we go. Yeah. Turn that noise off, though. We don't want you. Or we don't want it as loud. A little more buzz, less cutoff, slightly less. Let's see here. Where is... Sorry. Wait a minute, that's not right. There it is. Sorry. Yeah, my desk is a mess right now. I gotta kind of like build this stuff by hand. Not the most efficient, I know, but it is what it is. You know what? No, let's tweak this. This is what's throwing me. That sounds better already. I think that's it. Let's see here. Oh, I like that. Hold up. What's this? I like that. I'll use it. The one thing I don't like about arcade, and I think it's probably more of a me issue, honestly, because it's probably the setting or something that I'm overlooking, is that when no matter where you start, like if I wanted to listen from right here, it will start at the beginning of the sample like it's back here instead of right in here where it needs to be. So I know I can, once I get the patterns I want, I can like bake them in as waveform, and then it is what it is. Then it'll work like that. But I almost never do that. I end up just kind of struggling around it. Let's see here. I think I want this much of this. And then we'll play it again. Let's see how that goes. I don't think I need this. I want something else though. That is not the right tool. There we go. Wait, where did that sound go? Yeah. It'd just be nice if there was like a switch or something I could flip that would just do it for me without having to sit and fight with it in the meantime. Like again, there probably is, and I'm probably an idiot. Well, I'm definitely an idiot. All right. Okay. I'm hearing something that I want to do. Trying to think about the best way to accomplish it. Turn that metronome off. Oh, cool. Gotta be spaced out. All right. Unfortunately, I had a couple ideas and they kind of came and went in the span of me trying to sort out other stuff. That's okay. Let's vibe for a minute. I think I need some drums and just start coming up with like some rhythm. I know it's kind of a little backwards. I know a lot of people say, come up with the drums and shit first. I'm like, yeah, but I don't know. I feel like I need a sound, something like a big chunk of granite to kind of like look at for a minute and like see where I want the actual drums to go. Nice. Nice. Yeah, man. I feel it. Um, Procrastination is real, especially with this stuff, because it's like it's so easy to get kind of wrapped up in life. I think stuff that you have to do, and then it's easy to kind of just let this stuff just kind of atrophy, just kind of rot on the vine, so to speak. You know, um, yeah, I've been meaning to get back to this for a minute, and I finally just I forget what happened, but I sorted out well enough at least my technical issue that was keeping me from doing this, and it works good enough. Um, so that coupled with how everything else was going, work has been dodgy. Uh, I needed an outlet. I needed something to kind of fill my cup that wasn't quite so like a fist fight. I love Street Fighter, but that's a fight, bro. I'm trying to get to master rank. I know it's that to me. I gotta be in a more kind of grounded place in order to really kind of like let those lessons dig in and not feel like a personal attack because I'm losing, you know. Oh, nice. Yeah, yeah. No, it's good for dubstep for sure. I feel like that's everybody kind of starts making EDM first. But no, it's great. Yeah, FL is fantastic. I'm a big fan. And like I said, like when I've been using FL Studio since it was Fruity Loops. Like off and on, like I've always dabbled because I think we got it for free. I'm not going to say it was necessarily free at the time. I don't remember, but that was a while ago. I was in high school. That was back in like early 2000s. I'm dating myself. But no, it's come a long way. It's an amazing program now, and there's so much stuff that you like. I was talking with Reezy. I'm sure you were probably there for some of it, but like you don't even have to leave the program now to do half that stuff. You want new sounds that FL doesn't have? If you can't find it in Flex, you can go to the side panel there and download everything you want. It's right there. It's nice. Bobby, what's up? What's up? Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're playing around now. Absolutely. Yeah. Thank you, Bobby. Yeah, we'll do Street Fighter later. But yeah, like with everything that's been going on in the world and work wise and all that stuff, I don't know. It just kind of felt right to do something that was a little more creative. Wrong way. Thank you for the sub. Much appreciated. Much, much, much appreciated. Oh yeah, we all had the torrent. Shh. No. Yeah. Yeah, right now I'm playing around with um arcade by output just to try to find some cool sounds to build um a loop so I can put some drums on it. Not sure. I'm not in love with this, but it sounds cool enough, I think, to where I'll make something happen with it. And if I put drums on it and I still haven't caught a groove, whatever, we'll scrap it and start something new. Easy. All right. We're at 140 tempo. Let me open up Splice. Let's grab some drums. Yeah. All right, cool. And yeah, I was going to build a chord around that to kind of like build on that first like little plucky sample bit. Yeah, life be lifing. Life be lifing. And truthfully, like, oh man, yeah. So Bobby, Yeah, man. Yeah. No, I'm trying to. I'm a voice actor by trade, I guess. Career, yeah, if you can call it that much now with all these strikes. It's been rough. I work fine. It's fine, but I've been trying to think about. I've been doing that for about 10 years, and I've been trying to think about how I want to proceed forward. I still want to be in audio, so I'm like, well, I've always enjoyed this, and I think it would be cool to still be able to be creative in ways that I don't necessarily have to be stuck in a booth for. Oh yeah, we're old. Excuse me. Yeah, man. All right. Let's see here. We're gonna keep it trapped. Let me see. Let me go back to my couple pages up here. Got some murder beat sounds I like. Let's do a kick. Get out of here, hats. We don't want you. Let me know if these sounds are like murdering your ears, and I will turn it down. I didn't plan for all this stuff in my audio mix. If you can even hear it, I don't know. Like, let me know if there's anything that you feel should be making noise that ain't. Because this is my second FL stream. Usually it's Street Fighter. That's pretty straightforward. There's lots of moving parts here. Let me see here. We'll close you for now. We'll come back to you, Serum. Right now, we're going to play this. And we're going to open up Spliz Ice. are the claps in my kicks? Oh, because I didn't pick kicks. There we go. Ooh, that's kind of, I like that one. I think I'm gonna go with this one. All right, we'll kill that metronome. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. No, you stop it. You listen when I tell you. Yeah, we'll pull that kick in. Kind of something subtle feels right. This is nothing at all like I intended to make, but that's how it goes. I feel like that's when I have the most fun, though, so I'm trying to just go with it. All right, so we got our kick. We'll lay down a quick pattern first here, and then we'll drop in the snare. We'll do this. I'm not going to keep it at 4. So would you open up? Thank you. Thank you. We'll do 4. We're not going to keep it 4 to the floor, I promise. Almost like Jersey Club. Dun, 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 dun. Not today, though. Not today. All right, well, that's enough. We'll go to piano roll. And, oh God, I gotta fix my layout. FLStudio 24 has changed everything. There we go, there we go, there we go. You don't need you. Oops. Yeah. Jersey Club. Ironically enough, the thing that's kind of getting me into Jersey Club, I'm a big anime head, so I've been watching Dantadan, and was it Crazy Nuts, the dude who does that theme, and apparently a couple of others. Like the last couple themes he made were Jersey Club, and the only reason, like, I had a director friend of mine who was talking about that last time he was in town. This was about a year ago at this point, but we were talking about Jersey Club and that squeaky bed noise. And I'm like, I heard that. I'm like, well, it's Jersey Club. Holy shit. Okay, cool. Not honestly, like, I'm learning new stuff every day. There's genres on genres on genres. Half the stuff I make is in between like 3 or 4 different genres. What are you gonna do? Actually, let's do this. We'll take this and we'll get rid of you. Delete you. Copy all that, put it over there. That squeak, it's so good. It's so good. It's crazy how like such a random sounding thing can just add so much just to, I mean, the beats are already cool and energetic and stuff, but it's just something about that squeak. It's infectious. All right, this is probably going to be like a slower section. I'll build something faster once we actually have a beat upon which to build. I need some hi-hats. I need some energy. This beat needs a little bit of zhuzh. Yeah, I'll do hats first, then I'll do snares. Hats, there we go. Just need like a clickety click click. It's too thick, maybe. Let's hear it though. I don't hear what this sounds like. What does this sound like in this mix? We will. That's actually not bad. I kind of like the clickety click click. I wanted something shorter, but I feel like the beat is there's so little going on right now that it kind of fits. At least for now, it fits. We can tighten it up later, I think, if we need. Brother, Down to Down is some next level shit. That first episode's a motherfucker. Yeah, they go in. But it's great. Fantastic show. Fantastic. All right. We'll add the rolls and stuff later. I like that sound. I think I like the way that goes. Let's find a good snare. Something kind of round, almost not tom-like, I think, but oh, I do like that sound pack though. Ooh, I think we got some contenders. Let's play you. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Nope, that's the one. That's the one. That's it. That's our man. We can. I like that. I like that third one though. I might squeeze that in there somehow. It's like a little extra bit of percussion. Let's see. Where'd I put splice? Yeah, man. FMA is kind of bonkers. That's like some. That's tentpole anime for sure. Good shit. Good shit. Yeah, and unfortunately, I've only watched to the end like one time ages ago. There's patches, and then like that and Brotherhood, or rather FMA and FMA Brotherhood they're kind of like jumbled up in my head. I know like they're more or less the same. I think I don't know. I need to go back and actually just kind of. I think maybe pick one, just Brotherhood. Everybody says Brotherhood more than the other one, so I'll probably just go back and just cleanse the palate and then just watch Brotherhood. Yeah. It's like that, man. There's so many, it happens all the time. There's so much to watch, first and foremost. There's so much good stuff to watch. I'm just thankful it's still here, you know. All right, that's our snare, which we've added. Oh, get out of here. Get out of here. Not you. Not you. Get out of here. That is serum. There we go. think I got that right. Nope. Almost. I'm bad at this part. There we go, sort of. All right, there we go. I'll take that and I'll duplicate it and we'll freak it out later. Let me see here. I know some folks, we're watching folks who are like, just like murderous with the hotkeys and stuff. One day I will be like you. I will learn my bread and butters. I'll learn my max damage combos and punishes. I swear I will. I'm cooking like y'all. I need like a more ergonomic workspace though. I'm not gonna hold you up. Like a part of another big reason, like technical stuff aside, that I was kind of so. It took me a while to kind of get to this point, and I don't know. This is probably a lot of folks feel this way, and you know, just being vulnerable is like I don't feel like I'm very good at this. So I'm just trying to vibe and cook and do what I do because I'd be sitting here doing it by myself anyway, you know. So just trying to get over myself. It's crazy. I can stand in front of a microphone in an ISO booth and look through the glass and there's like 20 people there staring, taking notes. That freaks me out so much less than this. But, you know, that's familiar, I guess, at that point. It wasn't always that way. I remember that being very scary the first time that happened during a commercial VO recording. Yeesh. But it's not so bad. When you realize half the time they're just talking about what they're eating for lunch. But like this, I don't know. There's always like that weird expectation that you got to be like, you know, cooking at high speed. Where am I going? Oh, yeah. Snare. On snare. Kick. Kiku. Good. I don't feel so bad, man. I appreciate you, Reezy. You understand the plight. Brother, man. I like those producer grind dudes. I don't know if you ever watched those cats. Just they'll make like 10 beats in like 20 minutes. And I'm like, brother, how? No, they might sound like everything else they made. You know, I'm sure like they got it all laid out. Their process is just so like cookie cutter bread and butter. You know, they just know how to make it all sound good. You know, you can take a generic beat and like make it sound good and polish any turd. I'm not calling this stuff turds. It's good beats, but you know, watching people do that shit blows my mind. Let's see here. Command B. I want to be fast like that. I think that's the goal. That's yet another reason why, like, I don't know if I'm gonna spend my time streaming, doing this stuff for hours and hours and hours. I need to be spending my time doing this. I want to make this like more of a thing in my life. I love it. I've been letting inspiration and the need to have that hit before I got to work kind of run the show. Nah, that's not the way to do it. Oh, I see what I did wrong. Like, wait, oh, Command Z, back that up. Pull over. That ass is too fat. I think that's where I want it. That's. Good. All right. So that's got some basic. Yeah. See, here's the thing about Spotify, man. And like, honestly, I'm glad you brought that up because your insight as a consumer, as a fellow music consumer, I know you got good taste, was actually really helpful here. When you listen to stuff that I make, I mean, I know that you know that I make it in my fucking bedroom. I guess my concern is that like I am painfully aware of like how like my mixes and stuff may not necessarily be the best. I am concerned about putting more stuff up on Spotify because what I don't want to do is I don't want to necessarily put up stuff that is as done as I can currently get it. But if you set it up to something that is like professionally done, it stands out in not a great way. I don't want my music, I don't want to have piles of music that people listen to that is just like not great. You know, I'm trying to get to that point. But that's my concern. That's why I don't put more of it up more readily. So I mean, like you've heard it. Are you like, yeah, brother? I've got a couple. I got like 4 or 5 tracks up. I've got more stuff up on my other YouTube, honestly. But yeah, that's the main reason I don't post more. Because you know, there's a monetary cost eventually to like putting it up and preserving it and like having content ID do stuff. So if I'm putting stuff up there, I want to make sure that it's actually competitive. So like by all means, yeah, if you check it out, let me know what you guys think. Because you know. Yeah, brother. All right, good. We're brothers in arms. I appreciate y'all. Nice. Okay, good. That's the most important place. They don't sound good in the car. They don't sound good. That's not true. I mix primarily in cans. I've got some desktop monitors, which I'm for feedback reasons. I'm obviously not pumping out at my face. But yeah, that's the hardest part. Getting the mix. Like I know conceptually, I like what I make. My hang up is just in the mixing. So that's thank you for that. That's actually very helpful because that's the scariest part. It's like putting your shit onto somebody's car and it sounds like you made it on a Fisher Price Casio keyboard. Ugh. Oh God. I had that happen once. It was not great. Now, thankfully, like it was the folks who didn't mind so much. Like they weren't like, oh God, you spent time on this. It wasn't like that, but man, ugh. Yeah. I mean, that's really all it is, you know. I just think it's easy to like get caught up, like you know, you mix a thing. Oh, I adjusted this and that and the other, and then I took it back out there. And, oh, now this stands out. And it's just like whack a mole. All right, where was I? Oh yeah, let's add some hi hat. The drums are fine for now. I'm going to. The bass is there. I want to add some high. I want to freak them out a little bit. Let's do some hi hat rolls. Hi hat rolls, and then we'll revisit the main melody. I have an idea. I just gotta. I need to let that marinate a little bit more. Let's add some rolls here. Let's see here. I'm also not sold on these sounds, but you know how it goes. It's pretty rare that like a beat just comes out exactly the way you want it. Sometimes it happens, and that shit is like, oh, I know y'all know that shit's great, but man, sometimes. Let me see here. Not quite, a little early. Actually, you need to adjust those. Tweak the velocity now before I forget. Here we go. Actually, hold up. Nope, not quite. We need that one. I want this one gone. There we go. All right. Yeah, that's the struggle. Like I use isotope ozone, neutron. I used to I subscribe to their little production monthly subscription thing, so I get all their tools. That shit helps so much with kind of like helping to normalize mixes because they have this tool called FLStudio, which you can use for those of you guys haven't used it or don't know. That shit's bomb because I can open FLStudio, open Spotify. Like if I know I want my song to sound like another song, you can just open it up, play that song like a minute or so of it, and it will drop a template onto your mastering onto your ozone mastering plugin, and that's kind of like gives you a starting point, and that helps so much. um but I mean, obviously, like you can only do so much. Again, you gotta the mixing portion of it is so bloody important, and it feels like I thought I had a formula, but every single time it devolves into something just primordial and different every single song, which is kind of cool because I find myself learning lots of different um, little bits and bobs of information about um, the DAW. Like there's so much. FLStudio has so much that you can do in it. Like I didn't know until recently. Like um, every little channel has its own little LFO, built-in LFO you can use to modulate automation. Didn't That's been there for years apparently. I had no freaking clue. I didn't even know. Like you could just do it, but like I think they redid the menu or something. That's crazy. That's awesome. It's so cool. No, being trying to be trying to be perfect isn't the move, but there's standards, you know. I don't want to. You don't want your stuff to sound, especially if you're putting it like Spotify or a place where it's being like. Ideally, let's say you make it onto a playlist or something, right? What I don't want to happen is I don't want a song to happen that's like a banger, and then my song comes on, and like even if conceptually it's cool, the way it's mixed is like distracting. I don't want that. I'm cool with not being perfect. Perfect is kind of boring, honestly. I agree with you on that, but you know, I don't want to stand out in the wrong ways. Man, I've got so many of those. I think the biggest issue, Bobby, is that there's stuff that I made years ago that I'm like, man, if only I knew then what I know about basic mixing and panning and stuff now. Man, there was a beat that I did called All or Nothing, and it's if you dig deep down enough in like my SoundCloud or Instagram, I think it might still be up there. Conceptually, like the sounds were whatever because it was like I kind of had just started taking FL seriously, so my sound selection was all right, but I worked around it. I sent it in and had it, you know, you got beat critiques. I sent it in. There was a guy, Lifestyle, did it, who I was really like. I liked the way he did stuff, so I watched his channel a lot and sent my beat, and he was like, "Oh man, this would be so cool, but the mix, oh the mix." I was like, "I know." I know. Oh, it was a tragedy. To this day, I think I tried to find bits of it to salvage, but like the sounds that I used, I don't. Some of them I don't have anymore. Shit's just it's too hard to work on. My workflow was totally different. Shit makes no sense. I tried. I couldn't do it. But man, if I ever found a way to do it, there's like one or two songs like that that I'm just like, if I could rebuild you, I would. You're absolutely right, Reese. Yep, you got to be able to be like, nope, that's it. I'm done. This is good. This is what it is. 100%. Absolutely. All right, I like that. I'm going to take that, copy that, and make a couple tweaks. Uh, oh, I'm stupid. Where is? Wow, I did that like completely wrong. That's okay. I will take you. Zoom out. Delete all of you. Get off my lawn. You get off my land. All right. Take you, just you here, put you there. Play, damn you. Damn you. Yes. Absolutely. It's super fun. Because the worst part is like some of those ideas were fire. There's nothing worse than having an idea that you're like, oh man, ooh, bro, if I just do a little more, I would cook the shit out of this beat. But unfortunately, it was like idea number 4. But no, I think it's important to do that. I think you should go back. It's like going back. I mean, for any sort of like creative endeavor, I think like if you sketch, going back and seeing sketches from like when you were in school, like I used to draw and paint a lot in like a middle, well, high school too. I sketched a lot in high school, but way, way, way more in like middle and elementary school. And so seeing how what I did changed over the years, because apparently my mom, bless her heart, she actually kept it. She kept all that work. So being able to go back and see that, it's like, wow, all right. I see. I'm picking up what I was putting down. You don't know what you don't know. But yeah. This needs a chord and a bass. I don't know what I want to add first though. I want to give the melody some more movement. It's pretty like na 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 na. And I had an idea earlier and like I couldn't find the right synth. So I think I'll revisit that later. For now, let's add some sub to the sub lab. Let's see. I want something cloudy. Ghouls and ghosts. Nah, I want Arcos. I don't think that's the one. Where are we at? Um, yeah, man, definitely. Don't let your dreams be dreams, my boy. If it brings you joy, if this the last couple years have taught me anything, is that we spend so much of our lives just kind of fucking around and doing shit that we have to do because gotta pay your bills, gotta eat, gotta feed pets, gotta pay rent and all that stuff. But like, there's so many hobbies and things that we do that are fun and relaxing, even. But I found that like sometimes relaxing isn't necessarily what you need. Like you need something that's gonna refill your cup, and everybody does it differently. But it sounds like you might be kind of like me, brother. You got to be able to like you gotta find something that kind of like that allows you to build, make, and create stuff. I'm happiest when I'm building something, or even if it's like shit, Sim City, same energy. This, I build PCs for fun, you know, that sort of stuff. Yeah, no, if something, do something creative. I think everybody's got that bone in them, and like it manifests in different ways depending upon what kind of person you are. But definitely scratch that itch. That's just my opinion. I recently messed with the first sample I ever used from Kingdom Hearts. What sample was it? Was it Sanctuary? That song. Both Kingdom Hearts had some bangers. But yeah, Kingdom Hearts 2 has some heat. I went back and grabbed a tune from one of my 2006 beats earlier this year. Nice. So what did you just, Bobby, did you just read? Hey, what's up, Robert? Robert Cisneros. What's up, Rob? How you doing, man? Um, yeah. You know, I tried to be good about keeping up stuff and like I got a hard drive with all my old stuff on it. There's not as much stuff on there as I thought, and that makes me sad because I don't know what the hell happened. I understand. I try to be mindful and better. I try to be good about that stuff, but man, I'm not. I'm like, my hard drives are nice, nasty. There's folders, sure. Yeah, thanks, Rob. No, man, it was like we were just saying, trying to find a way to do it that was like kind of like edifying to my soul. Because as much as I love Street Fighter, if I'm trying to play that game when I'm like not like grounded elsewhere, it's just bad for my soul. And if it's bad for my soul, it shows, and it makes me not want to do it. And you know, I'd like to tell you I'm a stronger human being than that, and I can power through, but I'm finding I am not. So I'm just trying to make better use of time, because who the hell knows how much longer we're going to be able to do this stuff. There's so much uncertainty in the world right now, and I'm not trying to get all metaphysical on y'all. But that's just how I'm feeling right now. Let me drop this sub in here while I'm running my mouth. Oh, I kind of like that. Let's see here. I think I got something for you. Some basic boys. Stop it. I was back at the beginning. I was not. Let's go back. Boom. Let's see. That might be kind of cool. Let's see where we at. Is that right? That's not right. Sorry about this, the random bass notes. I'm trying to make sure I'm hearing this properly. So like 1, 2, 3. Right here. That might be too far. It's a little late. Let's be over there. One note over. Think. All right. Sorry, catching up on chat. Yeah, bro. Sanctuary. The moment I heard that track, I was like, yep, I'm in. I'm strapped in. Let's do this. I played the piss out of that game. I haven't played. That's where I kind of stopped, unfortunately. That was like my peak. KH2 was peak Kingdom Hearts for me. But good God, what a way to start. Sanctuary was mwah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I love it. I love it. It's super. But I'm noticing a lot of people in my life who are kind of who I play Street Fighter with, who are kind of succeeding right now. There's not a lot else going on in their lives, at least from where I'm sitting, that appears to be very unstable. And like, I definitely like work is weird. So, um, it's there, but definitely like it's kind of like thinking about the future and like the way things are going uh with the way people are kind of embracing AI, and by people I mean like Disney and some of the big companies, and I'm going to be very careful about how and what I say here cuz I would like to work still. Um yeah, they don't want us. They want us, but they don't want to pay us. They don't want us having choices and representation in work and stuff like that. And I know Rob and maybe a couple of the other folks here, and maybe you know a thing or two about how that's automation and stuff is going. Like being a voice actor, AI wasn't a thing when I got started. I was like right before all this stuff kind of started getting talked about, and then here it is, and it's scary, dog. Even music, like music is yet another thing that they're trying to like just do away with people, which is scary because these are things I love to do, and I would love to make a living doing them, but they're making it real hard. Hey man, Tekken 2, Tekken 8 is another stressful ass game, but I feel you. No, that's not weird. There's a whole bunch of video games I know the soundtracks of and haven't played them. No, that's it. There's a whole bunch of games I'm kind of glad I didn't play, but the soundtracks are bangers. Yeah, Shenmue, brother. I did play that one. Shenmue, excellent soundtrack. Shenmue was sick. Yeah, no, yeah, no. Like I love like most of I'd say outside of like the mainstream and like ambient and lo-fi stuff. I kind of like listen to kind of soundtrack my day. Yeah, video game soundtracks, fighting games especially, very high up on my musical list for sure. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Tekken 5's OST is absolutely goaded. Tekken in general, honestly, there's music I like from Tekken that I still go back and listen to this day. Y'all have probably heard some of it if you've watched my fighting game streams. Tekken 1 and 2, the music was totally different afterwards. Like Tekken 3 onward, it started getting really industrial and gritty and kind of wub 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 wubby and dubsteppy, which is fine. But Tekken 1 and 2 were like vibes. Like that was like peak PlayStation vibes for me in terms of soundtrack. Oh, so good. Yeah, man. And it sucks, Reezy, because it's like that is such a useful tool because it's like I don't have time to come up with like ideas for art and stuff for like every single song that comes out. So having AI to kind of help build ideas that I can use to just help present my own work, excuse me, super helpful. But it absolutely sucks. As a person who was very much concerned about having like my voice like illegally represented in ways that I didn't like authorize, it would be nice if there was at least that much. It's like, all right, I can choose to feed my data to these algorithms or not. And if I do, then there's some compensation that's coming back my way. Like the cat's out of the bag now. I feel like that's really the best way that we can like expect this thing to be handled. And that sucks. I don't want that, but it is what it is. It's already happening. I have so many colleagues that can kind of technically myself. I've like there you can turn on your Android phone and you can pull up a Google Assistant and you can hear approximations of my voice. It's not my voice, but it's my voice. I consented to that though. I got paid for that. There are so many people right now who are being used all over YouTube and the internet and elsewhere. Colleagues who Sometimes, in some cases, they might have even consented if they were at least asked. But the fact that there's no consent and then they don't want to pay people, and that's any artist, not just voiceover. Like if you paint, if you do anything digitally where your work's on the internet and now some AI algorithm just chewed it up and just like spitting it back out at people, you deserve to be acknowledged and paid. Period. That's scary. Exactly, Bobby. That's scary, man. Truthfully, like, that's kind of one of the issues I have with putting stuff up on YouTube. I kind of relented and started doing it anyway. Because, how else are you going to let people know about your music? I'm trying to, like, just get it out there in places, as many places as it can be found. But it's scary because it is effortless to go and just rip a song off of freaking, YouTube. So I got to tag it up to where it sounds bad. Go, DJ Glow, Glow, Glow. Never stop. 24/7. We in this. If I got to do that like every 13 seconds over my track, that's stupid. I don't want to do that. I don't. At the end of the day, it's art that's there to be kind of appreciated and represented. But you got folks who just they snatch it down and then they try to. It's not the taking down. Everybody does that. It's fine. I do it for images on my YouTube thumbnails and stuff. It's no harm, no foul. But it's like when you start snatching people's music and works and stuff down and representing them as your own, that's fucked up. Don't do that. That's trash. Somebody worked hard on that. So don't just rip it down and like say, people do that. They'll take beats that people make and they'll rip them down and they'll run them through DistroKid if the other person hasn't. And then the song is now theirs. And it's a giant like legal quagmire to get that work back. Messed up. So, it's a scary time to be a creative. It's I think with the right guardrails, it doesn't have to be. I'm sorry, I'm rambling right now. Y'all got me riled up, but I don't think it with the right guardrails and legislature and stuff in place. I think it doesn't have to be this way. Just pay people what they're worth. Pay people what they pay them. Pay them what they owe, what they are owed. Rather, pay them what they are owed. Just, that's it. All right, stepping off my soapbox. Sorry, y'all. That sounds out of tune slightly, but I'm not going to sweat it too much right now. Boom, boom. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely, Rob. 10,000%. Just, get consent and preferably some money. Because if you're going to be doing this sort of thing and it's going to be putting me out of work, if I'm literally putting myself out of work, compensate me, please. No, they have not. And here's the scary part about that. We were on the way there, I think. Now, if at least if the U.S. is supposed to be spearheading this thought, this kind of thought experiment, and finding a way to like wrangle this in a way that's beneficial for everybody, we got the wrong people in office, and that's as far as I'm gonna go down that 4-year rabbit hole right now. We could talk about it, but I try not to like preach about that sort of shit. But that is the main reason why I'm like, right now, whatever I can do to just spread my irons in my fire out a little bit more and hope ideally enjoy myself while I try to make some money. Let me be about it, because this is not it. They got big, which is ironic because a lot of them folks, they talk about wanting small government. Brother, it's about to get so ugly for creatives and unions. I pray I'm wrong, but based upon what the people that these clowns are lining up to run the show, it's not looking good, y'all. So just we'll see. I hope I'm wrong. I pray that like I want nothing more than to be wrong and that this next 4 years to be immaculate and excellent for everybody. But it's gonna be bad. All right, let's press on. Oh, that's right. I got to double up the sub. Think I'm going to lower that in octave. I want more boom. I like the way it sounds, but I want more boom. I might get freaky and double it up and do EQ1 for the highs because I like acoustically. I like the acoustically, audibly. I like the way that this sounds, but I kind of want more bass. Let's see. Let's see what we can do here. First things first. Let's get a whole pattern. There we go. All right. Copy that. 10-4, good buddy. Did we get it? I think I got it. These two notes right here, those two, was it C sharp 3? I can't read now. Lord, I'm getting old. I need new glasses. Yeah, they sound off. That might just be the sub itself. And it may not matter. Let me try dropping these in octave and seeing how this sounds. That works. That works. And I think it works better at the lower octave because that bit where it kind of sounds off, slightly off key, like by a couple cents maybe. I think that actually kind of gives it a little bit more oomph. What was I going to do? Wait a minute. Why are these? Hang on, y'all. Why are these down? FLStudio, why can't you just sing the song like I tell you? Sing the song like I tell you, FL. I don't remember if there's a way to do all of these at once. I thought I tried looking for that and couldn't find it, but here we are. Here we are. I just want maximum boom. That's it. It's up to us. It's up to the people to kind of put some guardrails on that stuff when we got the right people to kind of make meaningful change. This next 4 years is gonna be weird. At least two. The next 2 years are gonna be messed up. Come 2026, could change a little bit, but who knows? But yeah, after that, once people kind of understand what kind of monsters we're dealing with here, assuming there's a way back that hasn't just been completely blocked off, like legislatively or whatever, then yeah, I think that's kind of where we're headed. I think, unfortunately, we live in a day and age where things are just kind of going so fast. It's hard to avoid a crash, Technology is kind of moving so fast now, like exponentially faster than it ever has. And it's easy to kind of like gloss over that, because it's just a voice in my little talkity slab. It's not so bad, right? Well, until they start throwing it into everything, stuff that has no business being, run by AI. I think once enough people of import, and preferably people who are like kind of like bullish on it. Hopefully those people are like, Yeah, we need to slow down. If that happens, we might, have a couple broken arms and a busted spleen, bloody nose, but hopefully, we can kind of right the ship before stuff gets any worse. My faith in humanity is not completely diminished, but it ain't great. If my faith in humanity, and this is going to be nerdy, so go with me. If my faith in humanity were represented by like video games, like health bar specifically, it'd be like when you're playing Metroid and you're down to like 20 health, and that stupid beepers is going up. That's what's happening. That's what's happening right now. That's my faith in humanity. It's like at 20%. It's not gone, but it ain't looking good. I want to believe the best in people, It's just unfortunately we live in a day and age where like what is best is subjective, and people are very, very good at getting other people to kind of literally and figuratively kind of vote against their own whims. So, or their own best interest. So that's scary, seeing how effective that stuff is. You'd think we'd be smarter with, intelligent slabs in our pockets. Nah, just easier to get at. All right, that's our sub for now. Where we at? All right, I need to. Oh, first things first. Let me do a little bit of arrangement here. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna let this rock. I'm gonna turn it down so it's not just like slamming your ears. I'll turn it back up when I get to mixing, but I gotta like lay these out real quick here. But while we do that, I kind of just want to hear it so I can kind of let it marinate and think about what kind of other stuff I want to do to it. I want to add a synth. It needs a chord that dances around the main plucky sample that I'm not even sure what instrument that is. The Asian strings. We don't need that sampler. Arcade. Okay. One thing I really like that FLStudio started doing is this. Like when you right click and assign something to an instrument track, it puts it here in the playlist and it puts it down here. And any changes, color, text, icon, whatever you make here is reflected everywhere else. That is so handy. Because trying to organize this used to be so bloody tedious. So bloody tedious. I love that feature. It's such a small thing. But it has saved me so much time. I don't really care what color these are. In fact, here, it's just a random. Can we do commands? Color selected, random. There we go. Can I do multiples? I right click those. Uh-oh. Create layer. Assign selected to free mixture tracks. That's not quite what I want. All right, just to make sure I get them right. There we go. We'll do it the slow way. All right. I like, you know what? Hang on, let me see here. Where is that? Arcade. I kind of want to hear what this sounds like. with a vinyl filter on it. I want it to kind of sound old. I have an obsession with old, funky, analog retro sounds, as I guess do most millennials. Let's see, there's a Plux. Let's try Def for Plux. Jesus! Jesus. Oh, that's why. It's on the freaking master track. Wow, I did not put that there. Sorry, y'all. Oh, I see what I did. I clicked here. I did not change the mixer track. All right. Apologies. Rip your eardrums. Let's try that again. Also, let's, before I do anything else, let's kill some of this bass. There we go. There, do 45. There you go. We'll boost the bass and low mids a little bit. Give it some of that punch back. Yeah, my bad. And then I'll turn the sub down a bit because it's kind of loud. They're all loud. I haven't leveled any of these tracks. Where is my... Where is Fruity dB meter? There it is. Let's go. Yeah, it's hitting 0 just by itself. That's it's a little hot, I think. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, all right. Let's set it to 12, -12 for now. That should be good. Serum. We can probably boost this a little bit up to, what is it at? Like -9. You know, that's fine where it is. I'll add some saturation to it. In fact, yeah, let's do that now. Let's add some kilohertz distortion onto it. These tools are really, really good. There's another YouTuber who makes ambient music who recommended the kilohertz tools. They are really good. They're free. Super free. And I do love free. Here we go. Perfect. They put it like right at 6. We'll let that do its thing a little bit. In fact, we give it a little bit more crunch. We'll turn it down. Boom. I usually put my kicks around -6. There we go. That's what I wanted. I know the kicks are usually already compressed. I'm going to... Where's the neutron? Not gonna worry about that right now. In the weeds. We don't need that right now. Yeah, man. these tools ain't the good ones ain't cheap. So you got to get when you get some good freebies, get them where you can. Give me just 1 second, y'all. I'm gonna turn my salt lamp on. Yeah. Eventually I'll get some more lights and stuff for back there, but for now. Let's see here. All right, we'll leave that where it is. That's already way better. This is for arcade. There we go. Turn this down, 'cause it's loud as fuck. Quiet down. That should be good. There you go. Now it's got a little more sauce. Where are those hats at? Minus 12 or like a little higher. You guys still with me? Looks like OBS kind of had a hiccup or something. Let me know. Sound off if you're still there. All right. You know, I kind of like them a little louder. Let's turn the snares back up just a little bit. Oh, okay. See, now that sample's kind of doing like a little, like the warble. That's what it is. I like the movement. Sweet. RC20 retro color just adds such like effortless, fun movement to stuff. You know, it does it by making it sound like it's from like 1995. but you know, I don't know. Something about it, man. It's like seasoned salt. I put that shit on everything. But for a relatively inexpensive plug-in, it's pretty freaking powerful. Like within these, there's so many settings and things I can play around with just within this one preset, and they got a ton of them. And you can really dial in how much or how little of it you want. In this case, I want it maxed. It's so good. Yeah, if you catch it on sale or something, get it on sale. Get it. Like it's some of the, like out of all the crap, you know, I've bought plug-in wise, easily the best. Like I think it's like $120. Easily like the best $100-ish I ever spent. I think I might have even got it on sale on like Black Friday or something like that. What's the website? Not Sound Toys. Although they do also have sales. I know you can go right to the RC20 website and they got sales for sure, but there's a website for plugins, Plugin Boutique. That's the one. Plugin Boutique. Check there often because they have a lot of really, really dope plugins like Serum and RC20 Retro Color and stuff for sale at like absurdly low prices. So keep an eye on them from time to time if you don't already. That's the sauce. Check them out. And like oftentimes they'll be like, here, you get this thing, you can pick a handful of other ones off of like the bargain bins for like $1 or something like that. You might be getting like a $40 plugin for like $1 or some shit like that, but it'll be like actually surprisingly good, like cool, like little synths and all sorts of like little plugins and stuff. Oh yeah, I definitely do that shit. But if nothing else, RC20 Retro Color is one of the finest plugins I've ever used. Yeah, bar none, hands down. So you already know. You already know. Also, shout outs to Scalar too. All right. That sounds better. We're not done yet. Let's give our ears a quick break here. Let me set my kick to mono as well. And let's see, we've got, that's our hats. Uh-oh, hang on one second. That's what I'm talking about. That happens from time to time. And like sometimes that freaks out the dock my laptop is plugged into. Sometimes has narcolepsy, goes to sleep, and then we get what we get. Give me 1 second while I move it back over. Not you. I mean, yeah, you, but not you. You. Get over here. Get over here. There we go. And we're back. All right, that's got a nice vibe. I think what I want to do, I want an instrument bus. Oh shit, I'm gonna try something. Hang on. Can I make just a straight sidechain bus? Can I do this? Will it let me do this? Oh no, wait. Let me try. Yeah, let me. Sidechain it to the kick. Maybe if I set the sidechain the kick to the send I'm going to use as the sidechain. Maybe that. All right. Hang on. We're doing some big brain shit here. Actually, wait, is it already set up that way? Hold up. Wait a minute. This is like sidechaining is like the one thing that is like 1,000 times easier than pretty much every other DAW I've ever used. It's not the worst here, but it's still kind of a pain in the ass. Where is my limiter? Rudy limiter. There you go. Set you to comp. Sidechain you to the kick. And we'll set the threshold down. Turn the ratio up. Just to see if it's working. Turn the knee up. Yes, I'm glad you brought that up. Yes, that is one that's on my short list. I knew there was another piano VST I was forgetting about. I got like a list of stuff I need to update it, but yeah, good call. Yeah, I know. I've heard great things about that one. Let's see here. So now, if I go to my sublab and I turn this up, will this sidechain it? I don't think that's working. It is not. It's just turning it up. All right, well, it's worth a shot. That's okay. We'll delete that. We'll use that for reverb or something. What I will do, I guess I'll just go ahead and make another, we'll put it over here. Make another send. We'll call or bus rather, instrument bus. That a freaky color. That's freaky enough. There we go. And then what we'll do, assuming I don't break everything, I'm going to send these over here. I send these to. No, I'll do that later because I don't want to break the sends. I will just do this though. We will sidechain this to sidechain you to you. I think I got this right. And then we put the limiter on the sub. Damn it, where is it? Fruity filter, fruity limiter. Every time, bro. Every single time. I always forget. It took me like until like this last bout, I finally started to remember, and I just got upset because I remember in Ableton Live, it's like one click. One bloody click. And it just works. Here you gotta there's forms to fill out. There's waiting periods. All right. I think I got that right. Up on the ratio. Actually, no, I want that. It's not threshold. Do anything? I can't tell. Whatever, we don't worry about that. Yeah, Ableton is sick. There's a couple things one of the couple things I didn't like about Ableton they fixed, and that was the piano roll. It's much better now. But their workflow is kind of just elegant as shit. I actually have it on here, but it's just the like the basic standard. Oh, excuse me, it was a trial version. I got the basic standard license key somewhere, but like there was a time you could use it for like 3 or 4 months. Just use it, all of it, and I did. That shit was great. It's really easy to make sounds. Everything is nice and neat. Like your effects chain is just at the bottom of the screen. But it's basically like if you had what you call it? What's it called? Not Surface. Where am I tripping? Patcher. It's like if you took Patcher from FLStudio and just put it down at the bottom of the screen, kind of how I have my my mixer track here, and it was just, that's where like from left to right, everything like I kind of plugged in and daisy chained together just makes whatever sound it makes. And there's all sorts of different ways you can like macro different settings together, and like the program kind of does a lot of that for you. But if you understand how to like build that stuff, It's kind of like if you know how to use Patcher here. It's just it's in your face and it's very very elegant. As and Patcher is just like a tangled mess of nonsense. But building cool sounds is way faster and way easier. I still think FLStudio has the superior piano roll, but not by much no more. Like seriously, if I got free lifetime updates by spending like $500 or $600 to get like the badass Ableton Live package, if I just got to just continue getting upgrades for free or like a highly discounted price, I might make the switch completely. But brother, no, it's hard to beat these lifetime updates. It's hard to beat. Sorry, FLStudios, like you said, it's come a long way. It's great. So, tis what it is. But no, if you ever get the chance to play around with it for any, in fact, I think now if you just go to their site and download the trial, there are times where the trial is longer. But I know, like, I tried it over COVID, over the pandemic, and I used it for they had like a 90-day trial. I used it for 90 days, and they're like, you know what? We're going to extend it for another 90 days. Just go ahead, keep having fun, kids. And so I was like, bet, cool, thanks. But yeah, like no, it's Ableton Live. Once you get the workflow, it's nice, and like they've got like little quality of life stuff where like you can make something on the playlist and you can like take it and drag it off into its own little separate folder that you can then use and drag back into other projects like really really quickly. It's awesome. It's great. It's great. The workflow's a little bit different, but I think it streamlines a lot of stuff. I think there's some things that are easier here just because I've been doing them for so long. Like mixing and stuff feels easier now. It feels more tactile and it makes a little more sense here for now. But I feel like if I were to continue using Ableton, I probably would not. I'd make the change and then it'd be fine. But yeah, bro, those lifetime free updates, unbeatable. Unbeatable. All right. I like the groove. I like where this is. It's missing something though, and I have to find out what that is. My scientific brain says pad, just because I love pads, and this doesn't really have one yet. I want something kind of bright though. Let's go to flex. In fact, here let's turn serum to flex. I don't really want to build a sound right now. I kind of want to. I know Flex has something we can use for sure. Yeah, J00lz is sick. Yes. I love watching that dude. No, he's crazy. Yeah, Ableton's good. Like highly recommended. If you ever get the inkling to just like download the trial and mess around with it, spend a month or two with it. Like find you a couple good tutorials. And there's another guy. What is his name? He's like a puppet. He's like he's a dude, but he's got like a puppet. It's like it'll come to me. It'll come to me, and then I'll recommend you. But you might have already seen him. It's like something realest puppet in the game. It's just he's got a whole shtick, but like the information that he gives about Ableton and how to like use the workflow and stuff. Prime shit. Primo shit. Yeah, he always starts his videos with it's producer time. And he's got like a great kind of like just like super chill studio voice, but his information is top notch and he's quick and he shows you immediately like immediate results. J00lz is kind of like similar kind of like energy and vibe, except not a puppet. Yeah. Playing with new toys is always fun. All right, let's see here. We got to find a synth. If I have my way, y'all know me. Y'all love me some Vangelis. I like big, bright, buzzy stuff like that. But the ones I made weren't quite cutting it. However, there's one here. I'm looking to try. Dystopian lead. I have no idea how it's going to fit with these Asian plugs, but if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Now I've got to find a chord progression that I like, that jives with what's already there. So let's let it play. That's our root note. If this works, it's gonna be so freaking cool. Let's just start with something. Because that's dancing around. I want something that's kind of just like it's got like a kind of like a nice little build up. Like I like, even just at its default, I like how this kind of builds into the sound. Just got to find the right chord. Ooh, not quite. Yeah, jazz drums are sick. Yeah, I gotta do more of that stuff too. Drums are definitely my weakest area. I think I'm able to come up with some pretty inventive chords, even if I gotta kind of slow roll them into the piano roll right now. Like, but yeah, drums. My drums are they're definitely my weak link, I think. But yeah, he's got incredible drums. Let's solo this. I know you're not supposed to solo. Don't solo because it's bad. But I'm soloing. I'm doing it. Oh, that's closer. Too big. It's gonna be like a pulse because it's got a huge decay on it. What type of music do I make? It varies, honestly. Most of what I make kind of falls somewhere between like, I like synthwave stuff. I like synthesizers like this. I'm a big kind of like, I'm a millennial, so I'm a big like 80s music fan. So anything with big, buzzy, wild kind of synth stuff like synthwave. But I like trap drums because I'm from Detroit and I grew up in the hood. But I like what I like, so I try to fuse the two. So most of the stuff I make kind of sounds like I guess if I had to put a label on it, if you go to Spotify and look up like ambient trap, somewhere in there, like I kind of model my sound after artists like there's some indie guys called, one guy's named Clacy Jones. That dude's killer. He's got like a kind of a dark, moody, ambient trap sound, and then there's another guy named Eagle-Eyed Tiger, which is kind of like slightly happier, poppier kind of end of that spectrum. That's the kind of stuff I wound up making. But I'm not really locked into a genre. I try to just experiment. I'm having fun, you know. The goodie bag, is it? Yeah, it's been a while since I grabbed some flex packs. I'm about due. I have to go through and see what they got. I always forget to look and flex for drums. Usually I go and I get my drums from Splice. But yeah, I'll have to investigate. Let's see here. That's a good start. I don't. Actually, let's repeat that chord. What happens if we keep that the same? Actually, no. We'll move this one. I want this. I want the root note to the pedal note to stay the same. Let's see how this sounds. Whoa, that was freaky. Yeah, man, there's so much to find there. I got like thousands of credits. I'll never burn through them all, but no, there's just so much to find there. So much. That wasn't. This middle one. Nope. It's not working how I want it. That first note's a banger. I like that. Here we go. I think we got our progression. I'm gonna double this up. I'm feeling confident. Let's move that over. Let's see how this sounds. All right, the second half of that needs to change. I like this first half though. Maybe I will use this fourth one to draw it out. Cause here, let me delete this. I want to hear this back half without the synth. Leotis. I have not heard of Leotis. I'll keep an eye out though. Yeah, it's always good to see or / hear new guys. It's a wonderful thing. Jump World. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, Jump World was fun. I was just feeling silly. I feel like most of my favorite stuff, Jump World is one of them for sure. Just kind of happens on a whim. I feel like when I'm trying, it's pretty rare that stuff kind of falls into place. That was one of those. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna make some Mario sounds. Came out better than I could have ever imagined. I want to do more of that. More of that too. One of the side projects I'm working on now is Street Fighter related. I've done a few of those already, but another one I'm doing one for Akuma because that's my homie. But I'll probably tinker on that one because there's some high concept stuff that I gotta sort out first because I don't really make drum and bass or jungle music, so there's some breaks and stuff I'm having to kind of build by hand, so it's taking some time. Yeah, please do. Yeah, link me. Link me. They should all be at the bottom. If you go to like the about whatever on the stream, I know it's there on the videos. If you scroll down to the bottom, all my socials and stuff should be there. Follow whichever you like. I spend the most time on Threads. I don't really mess with Twitter no more. Threads and Instagram are probably the easiest ways to get a hold of me on socials. My favorite track? Oh, I think the one that I think I like the most is probably Lucid. I made that one a while ago. That was some years ago, but I just love how that one came out. That one's a vibe, I think. The one I just most recently posted, Silicon Sky. That's kind of more the vibe I'm in right now. That's more synthwavy though, and it's like super kind of simple drums, but it's really all about the ambiance and I found a cool violin and some other stuff that I put in the background. I'm really proud of that one too. I like them all. I feel like every time I make a song, it's always like the best thing I ever made. Not always. The stuff I actually managed to finish. Hey man, say what you will about Threads. Threads is full of thirst trappy nonsense and all that stuff because people are engagement farming because hashtags aren't a thing. But I'll take it over X. I'm calling it X now. Twitter's dead. It's X. I hate that it's dead, and I hate that it's called X. And I like Elon Musk literally every single waking moment. But yeah, we live on Threads now. My X account is still alive only because every once in a while I need, if I got to reach somebody. But other than that, it's a no for me, dog. But yeah, it is what. Honestly, I think it's all silly. I hate social media. It's a necessity. I do it because you have to. I'm a freaking salty hermit otherwise, so I go outside, but I'm a filthy retweet bot otherwise. All right. So let's see. I like where this sound lives. It's just kind of the energy I wanted, but I don't know if I want it to have a slower build, happen faster. Let me hit it with some parametric EQ too, real quick to see if I can maybe pull some of it back. I think it's just taking up too much space. Yeah. I feel like stupid, engagement bait aside, I feel like I am immediately getting a lot more of what I want to see from Threads. Yeah, that's my shit. I love that. That was one of those ones just kind of okay. I think Lucid might have been like one of the first tracks I made. We were talking about Ableton Live earlier. That was one that I made on Ableton Live. That was one of the ones that was just like when it finally started to click, that track was what fell out of my face. And I'm very proud of that one. I like it. Let's see here. Let's start with a low pass. Let's high pass. That's a little better. It's not perfect. We're still going to tweak that, but that immediately helped. Let's see here. No. We're going to add another layer here. Here we go. Oh, shit. Nope. See how this sounds. Not quite. There we go. I think that's it. Honestly, man, no, I am not. The one of the main things I use Discord for is just to pop in and out of other friends when we play video games, Street Fighter and stuff. I haven't really utilized it for work like that outside of a couple of like voiceover private Discords and stuff I'm on. I haven't done a whole lot of collabing when it comes to. That's not a rare occurrence. Unfortunately, my work schedule is it's dicey. It's not regulated, so sometimes I think I was supposed to. I worked today. I had more work that I was supposed to do today. Some of that stuff got pushed to tomorrow, and other stuff I was supposed to do tomorrow, they got pushed to next week. So I do it when I can. I try to do it at least once or twice a week. Usually it's Monday, Wednesday, or Friday. I am trying to find a way to normalize my schedule, but thank you for asking. We'll definitely be having to sort that out because it's no good if there's no schedule. It's hard, and I appreciate y'all who have been bearing with your boy throughout the tumultuous nonsense. But yeah, hopefully I'll be able to kind of wrangle that and find a good time to do it that is not completely impacted by my day-to-day nonsense work schedule. But yeah, I'd say the goal would be at least twice a week, depending upon just how work shakes out otherwise. When you talk for a living, though, and you know, sometimes you got to be talking for like upwards of 4 or 5 hours at a time. You relish the time to shut the hell up and not say nothing. But yeah, I plan to do more, especially like this is a lot. This is 1,000 times less stressful than Street Fighter 2, so that helps too. I can more readily squeeze stuff like this in throughout my day Street Fighter is kind of specific. It's weird. It's different. But like this, I can do this at more times during the day, and it's not like disruptive of my work otherwise. So we'll see. I'll have to play around with it, but once I know more, I will be sure to pop in and post on my YouTube. I've also thought about multi-streaming on Twitch too, because I got a Twitch channel that I'm just sitting there. I thought YouTube was gonna pop a little bit harder than it did, but it didn't. That's okay. But I got some ideas. You know, all this stuff is trial and error. I know I'm not telling y'all nothing you don't already know. All right, let me finish up this pattern here, and then we'll see where we're at. And then we're at what, 2:30? Yeah, I'm glad. But honestly, you're kind of the people I was hoping to market to, because this was always the play. J00lz is just like my extra streaming channel. I didn't want to muddy up my actual Jules music channel with everything. So I made this one to kind of try to help separate the two. But I mean, I'll probably chop up some of the stream stuff into like content and throw it over there. But this was kind of always going to happen to a degree once I figured it out technically. You know, yeah, it's just, you know how it goes. We've talked about this. The algorithm's a pain in the ass. It doesn't, like, trying to like send content out for like two different groups of people is kind of a pain in the ass. It doesn't know how to handle that. But, you know, for folks who like both, like you, bless you, Reezy. That's exactly what I wanted. So I'm just keep doing. I'll alternate back and forth. I'll probably play some other stuff too, you know, just for the occasional dopamine hit. Some single player stuff. I want to do more of that. But Street Fighter's not stopping. We're going to be doing this a lot more. This will probably be predominantly what I spend my time streaming, honestly. But we'll do games too. Just because why not? I'm just glad. I'm glad people enjoy this, because I was afraid people were gonna find this boring as shit. You know, I'll take 5 super interested people over like, you know, 50 people who are gone the moment like you freaking, I don't know. I can't even think of nothing clever to say. You know, folks just leave at a whim. I'd rather have folks who, like, you know, they're here. Folks I can vibe with. Okay. I'm not going to leave that completely open, but I think I like that there. Maybe I can add another element in to kind of like respond to the synth, like a piano or something. Oh shit, yeah. Oh yeah, multitask away. Do you, dog? I'm glad folks are enjoying. Yes. So you get it. I appreciate you. All right, now what's this sound like with all the drums? I kind of like that back half being open. I'm gonna add something else there, but it'll be different. It won't be this synth. I think for now, I'm happy with the synth the way it is. I'll probably massage it into place, tweak it, run some effects through it and stuff to get it to really sit in the mix. But for now, I think we're good. Let's see how this sounds all in context. Turn it down a little bit. All right, not bad. I like that. One thing I'm gonna do real quick. So I think I've pretty much got everything leveled. Now I'm actually going to mix it for real, for real. Where are you at? You're too loud. Turn you down. Maybe about there. Chris, don't you ever come into my chat and cuss at me like that. How dare you? I love Gardettos. I love them. Stop it. Stop it right now. Here we go. Man, I miss Casey's. Casey's was like just the most like cartoonish pizza that ever was. Oh, yeah, no, spicy Italian. That's what you choose. I think they did like a honey mustard one that I thought was pretty good. But yeah, no, that's spicy Italian. That's the play. But aged cheddar sounds fire. All right. Okay, so I fixed that tweak. I was gonna do something else. Oh no, I know what it was. We got this. That's leveled. Let's set this to mono. And we're going to highlight all those boys. Set them to 0, and we're going to bring them up one by one. And we're going to see what they sound like in mono. If I can make this sound nice and full here, when I turn it back to stereo, oh boy, eargasm. Let's see here. Let's start with the kick. No. Oh no, I forgot. I'm like, why is that not on the thing? It's not on the thing. It should be. There we go. I thought that was on the serum track. Clearly it was not. So serum is still there. I might find some other use for that. Choose another color. There we go. That'll do. That'll do, pig. That'll do. All right. So we'll drop that down. Let's start with the kick. Kick should hit about -6. Brother. All right. So what up, though? Great. Great pizza. No. What you need to try, and next time you're around here, we will. There's a spot across from the AMC, and I may have mentioned it. It's called Slice House. Slice House has the best Detroit style pizza I've had outside of literal, like the Midwest, like Detroit, like any place that has a Jets pizza. Now, for those of you who have had Jets pizza and know, you know, this place is like, it's about as close as I've come to that without having actual Jets here. They serve other types too, New York and all that stuff's great. They are better than What Up Dough. Brother. Yeah, I mean, I think they got Bloomington just got one. They've been in Champaign for a while, Chris. I know you're in Illinois. You're in Peoria, right? Yeah, they're around there. I've had my friends in Blona were bringing them up like Jets. So I was like, yeah, man. No. Like they like I respond that way. They were like, wait, what's this Jet? People talking about Jets pizza. It's like, some people are like, it's mid. I'm like, you don't know what good pizza is. Then shut up. I get why New York folks are the way they are now. I like all pizza. Like, there's not. I mean, you'd have to work really hard to make bad pizza. Like, yeah, generally, even bad pizza is still pizza. But Detroit style pizza is on some different shit. When it's done right, okay, yeah. Yeah, so Blono for sure has one now. And I'm pretty sure Champagne also has them. So they're probably not far from you. I'm sorry, bro. Oh man. Yeah, no. Yeah. Yeah, Rob, when we link again, we gotta get a slice. And they're huge. Their slices are freaking enormous. Like, regular pizzas, the regular, like, Detroit style pizza slices, like, about like yay big. Theirs are like double sized. They're huge. Yeah, I don't really deep dish is okay. They got J00lz out here. It's okay. Detroit style, way better. It's the crust. It's nothing but caramelized cheese. Toppings all the way up to the edges. What is there not to love? It's dumb. It's incredible. Yeah, it's more of a casserole. It's a pizza casserole. It's still good. But yeah, like people talk about it like it's like the holy grail of pizza, and I don't know if I agree. It's good. It's up there, but it's not the best. My opinion. My opinion. My opinion. We are free to disagree, I think. All right, so we are. I'm completely losing my train of thought talking about pizza. All right, let's bring the sub in. All right, what's this? All right. Yeah, boy. Yeah, no, yeah, the Maillard effect is. You got me doing the Harmer on stream, dog. It's so good. When it's done right, oh my God. Like, the corner pieces, Detroit style corner pieces are the absolute, like, there's like burnt ends. It's like to what burnt ends are to brisket. That sounds pretty good. Let's open it back up. All right, let me trim the kick here just a little bit. We'll put a high pass on this, steep. Order, there we go, steep. Most kicks I do are anywhere between like 45 and 55. The stuff back here, most systems don't seem to even really pick it up. And or they pick it up way too much. Like my earbuds, like if I leave this untuned or like if I just leave that natural, my God, like my ears are beating themselves to death. Oh man, how was TwitchCon? I've never been. I want to go one of these days. All right, this I think. Let's add some OTT. Oh, wait a minute. So wait a minute. I put it. Okay, that would actually explain a lot. I'm making all these changes. That freaking parametric EQ was literally over here, twiddling its thumbs, not doing a damn thing. That's okay. Let's add OTT. ultimately we found another solution and it worked out better anyway. Oh, I don't like that. No, thank you. Let's turn down. Yes. No OTT. Let's add a bit of compression. Let's see. I went through a phase where I didn't put compression on nothing. Because, you know, I get sounds and stuff from all these different apps like Splice and whatnot, and most of that stuff's already compressed. I was afraid. I needed to not be afraid. Had a mixing engineer friend of mine show me the power of like some basic compression and how much of a difference it can make, and I'm a believer now. I was afraid, but I'm really trying to like experiment more with it to see how it changes sounds. Oh, sick. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, I've gone to lots of tournaments for Street Fighter. Like I've been to Evo like 4 or 5 times. I've been to I haven't been to Combo Breaker, but I've been to UFGT like 7 through 10. Those are like my first 4 big major tournaments. I've been to some West Coast war zones out here. But I've never been a real big con guy, but I think I need to change that. I was hoping to wait until I was be invited as a guest, but no such luck just yet. That's okay. I want to go when I got a lot more money though, because I know I'm gonna buy everything. Let's see, let's do full and warm. There we go, that's a little better. It's peaking up above the mix now. That's what I wanted. Let's spread this out a bit. It's a big sound. I can probably turn it down just a little bit. Maybe about there. Separate the drums or the snare and the hat. So where my hat's at? We'll send those to the left just a little bit. Yeah, same. Honestly, like I had been avoiding Anime Expo because right around the time I wanted to go was right around the time, you know, the pandemic was in full swing, and like I know they shut it down for a while, but they brought it back, and I feel like they brought it back a little soon. But it sounds fine now. I definitely want to. I'll try to go to the next one. Shaka Khan. Yeah, I've been to. I take that back. There was a store out here called 3D Retro that sells vinyl figures like pop figures and stuff like that. They make their own and they sell big statues and whatnot. I worked Designer Con. That was their con that they put on in Pasadena, though. That was really cool because they got artists from all over the world, really, and like they were just lining up. I've done Power Morphicon, but that was almost as like a guest because I got in because my friend, I got a few friends there. My cousin reps a bunch of the Power Rangers and Power Ranger adjacent talent, so I was kind of just there, like looking around, saying hi. But that was more like, hey, pull up. That wasn't like I'm going to such and such con for 2 days and I'm gonna go see so and so and do this and that. You know, but I want to do more of that. Yeah. Now that, you know, I'm not afraid, like, you know, my lungs will just expel themselves from my body, you know, within the mass of humanity that is those convention crowds. Yeah, it's kind of vibey. It's still quiet. It's quiet for now because, you know, I mix quiet because I gotta listen to this shit for 16 hours. But yeah, I think this is in a good spot for now. I'll probably okay, let's put a little echo on this. Actually, no, this has got different plex. Let's do some here we go. We'll widen it out that way. Where's my snare? Actually, let's make a drum bus. And I will route my drums to the drum bus. Let's see. You. So take you, we'll add you to the drum bus. Take you off of that. You to the drum bus. Take you off of that. Sublab, you can stay. And the kick, yeah, we'll add you. Here, added you. I'm forgetting one. Oh, that's why. Okay, I'm freaking out. I'm a stupid. Actually, I should probably move. No. I'll leave the kick and the sub side chained. I'll leave the snare and the hi-hats by themselves. Let's name this drum bus. And give it a freaky color. Make sure it's working. Yeah, it's just the kick and the snare for now. On the kick. All right, so now I want to add some RC. Go figure. RC20 retro color to that. There's a setting in here I like for drums called it's just double track, I think. Gives a little bit of spread to the drums. Wait a minute. You should be... Wait a minute, why aren't you... They're routed there. Let's route it there. Why? Oh, there it is. It was working. There we go. Yeah. I think I got like the big meaty chunk of it done. So now I'm going to spread it out, break it apart, and add some variations to kind of fill out the rest. But yeah, I like this. Kind of came together at the end. I was wondering there for a second. I'm like, I don't know if this is gonna make it to the finish line today. Knock, yeah. Was that a Or maybe I'm thinking about drums that knock. Is that decap? I know he's all about throwing knock in his stuff. I feel like that'd be associated with him. I've heard of it before, but yeah, knock is good. RC does a little of what I want. Honestly, I found that most of what I want is like stereo separation, flanging, or finding just a little bit of echo. Oh, drip. There's another one. It's another plugin. I gotta like re-up it or something, but it's because I've had it for 1,000 years. But that's another one that's good on drums. I try to keep them pretty simple. Oh yeah. Decap's the shit. All right, y'all. Well, we are approaching the 3-hour mark, and I feel like this is in a good place. Thank you guys for helping me sort this out with the good vibes and the good chats and the talk of all the good foods, which, you know, we'll have to rectify here in a minute because I'm hungry now too. But yeah, I think we'll call it there. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I will try to be back again later this week, probably Friday, because Thursday's looking a little busy. Until then, enjoy the rest of your evenings, and I will holler at you later this week. Oh yeah. Like, he's my go-to. Decap's like one of my go-tos on Splice for sure. I'm glad they put all of his kits and stuff up there. Primo shit. I appreciate you. All right, y'all. Go on, get out of here. Get you something to eat. You too, Rob. Thanks, man. We'll get some za soon. All right, y'all. Until the next time, deuces. It might help if I get the right mouse. All right, y'all. For real. Later.